control of your life. Take control. You shouldn't have to be reliant on an employer. Right. Remember, if you have an employer, you have one customer. So you're in the riskiest possible situation in business is to have a single customer. And if you're an employee, you have one customer.
I love it. I love the way I just love the way you phrase things, because I think it just so it's like hits the nail on the head, because I've I haven't actually phrased it that way. When you say it, though, so often I've talked to people and they're like, well, I want to be secure. I want to make sure I have a good job, and I want to make sure I can pay and all this stuff. But it's like,
how is a job secure?
Right, exactly. Because you can get laid off, fired. I mean, I talked to a guy the other day. He'd been working for the same firm for like 17 years, and they just eliminated his territory.
Yeah.
They didn't even fire him. He was just like, we're not going to sell our product in that area anymore because we're just not getting enough lift in there. And so he literally, after 17 years where he felt like he was going to be forever, just gone. And I've talked to several guests that have come on the show that the reason they wrote the book, the reason they started consulting, the reason they did whatever is because they got laid off, right? And it wasn't that they were doing a bad job or that they got fired. It was literally like downsizing, right? And or just
when I was at the Fortune 1000 company, my very first task was to lay off half of my staff. The very first thing they had me do, it was a big layoff. I was the only employee. There were 10,000 employees company-wide, and I was the only employee hired in 6 months, within a 6-month time frame.
Right.
And the very first thing they told me was, now you have to reduce half your staff. And I'm going, okay, so that's the point I got right then, is that, wow, you have no security as an employee.
Right.
No control over your future.